Hey y'all, how we doing today? Mike Blueface Plus, thanks for tuning in. Today we're going to be doing an oil change on my 1999 Chevy K2500. It's four-wheel drive. It's got the 5.7 Vortec V8 engine. So today we're just going to be doing a simple oil change, oil filter change. So today I'm going to be using this full synthetic Valvoline 5W30. I was going to put a 10W30 because here in South Florida it runs a little hot, but I'm in a small town up north. That's all I had. Also, we're going to use a Fram oil filter, Tough Guard TG3980. To make this job, you're going to need a socket set. When we get down there, we'll get the right size. You're going to want this oil filter wrench right here. It really helps, especially on this truck, because where the oil filter is, it's kind of tough to get to. So to get this under there, break it loose, makes it really easy. You need a funnel to put the oil back and a rag. Down here we got an oil pan. Let me show you guys what we got going on down there. So on this truck we have the 57350. Your oil fill cap's going to be on the right side, driver's side. Dipstick here on the left. So your oil filter is right there. Zoom down here, you can kind of see it right there up underneath the headers. So when we get down underneath that, oil plug wrench will come in real good hands right there. It'll work out good. All right, y'all. So on mine, this motor has been replaced. So this is the second engine. So on this, it's a 13 millimeter. Alrighty. It's gonna shoot. Stand back. Good shot. All right, so we got some good dark black oil. No water or nothing, so that's good. I'm gonna let that drain out, and then we'll put this bolt back in here. Can also open up the oil filler cap up top to help it drain faster. Just open this cap up, helps drain a little bit. Set that to the side. Now that we got the drain plug back in, we just kind of get it good and tight with our hands. You don't want to over torque it. You can check the torque specs on your recommendation, and you can always torque it in with a torque wrench. That's always recommended. So let's go ahead and get to this filter now. So basically this will just go right around there, and then once you turn it to loosen it, it'll restrict, and it'll actually you can use it for tightening and loosening it, but we're going to use it just for loosening. All right, guys, so it might be hard to see, but that wrench might have been a little too small. It was just slipping, so I stuck a rag, and I was able to finally play with it, but you can see why it's so hard to get at this thing. And just inch it, and it should eventually be loose enough where you can be able to just do it by hand. It's been a while though. The truck's been sitting. I got to do a few things to it. All right, there it is. Whew. All right, so a little rag wrap around the filter. That'll help. Let me slide this oil here. Yeah, use it right about there. It's going to start leaking straight down. Usually it gets this part all good and lubricated. So let's just see here. Oh yeah. Ooh. Yep, we got a little bit. That's why we got our rag to catch it. Now we got it loosened up and flowing out. There she is. Pain in the butt, y'all. All right, I'm gonna get the new one ready, put some oil in it, and let's get that torqued in there. So before we go ahead and put the new one on, I always like to put a little bit of oil in there, not too much. It's got a slight angle. And I like to get the seal really nice and wet. That way the seal doesn't get stuck to the block and makes it easier to come off for the next one. So let's get under there, and we're just going to hand tighten this back on there. All right, let's get the new one up there. And should just slide right on. I like this because it's got the grip on there, so kind of hard to see. Just good old hand tight. And that's it, y'all. That's how you get your filter on. Let's go ahead and put the oil in. All right, guys, so we got our funnel. We're gonna go ahead and just careful not to spill it. Try and record and do this. Oh, man. We're gonna go ahead and put all 5 quarts in. And if we get a little bit over there, it'll just get on the exhaust and burn right off. So, but I usually always do 5 quarts, and that's tops her right off where she wants to be. So, all right, let's get this in there. Alrighty, guys. So just be sure to wipe up your mess. Make sure you dispose of your oil and filters properly. Take them down to your local dump or auto parts where you get your oil, and they should help you dispose of your old oil properly. So I appreciate y'all watching this video. Let me show you a quick look around of what else we're going to be doing. All right, y'all, let me just fire her up real quick. Get that oil circulating. Oh yeah, she's a happy girl. Happy girl. Oh yeah, purring like a kitten. All right, y'all, so I got to get off these stickers. I'm going to be pulling off all this. I might do a video of getting all them stickers off using like some Goo Gone or something. But we got to get rid of all this. I'm going to give her a good wash detail. Tires are a bit chopped up, so we got some new tires. I'll make a video on the tires we're going to put on here. A budget-friendly tire. I did notice the the belt is a little dry rotted. I had my truck up here sitting for about 5-6 years. I've been using it back and forth, doing some work out on a property. So I got to put some new tires on it. We just did the oil change. I'm also going to do drain the transmission fluid just in the pan and top that off. So I may do a video on that. We're also going to make sure we grease our ball joints. Also make sure that we have enough gear oil in our rear end, and our front gear case. So just going to make sure we get all of our fluids topped off, brake fluids and all that stuff. But overall, guys, that's how you do an oil change on a Chevy K2500, the Chevy 350s, good old Chevrolets. So I appreciate y'all watching this video. Stay tuned for the next one. Hit that like and subscribe button, y'all. Peace. Take care. God bless. Peace.